If one day you find yourself hesitating to step out the door or even stand up from a chair because of foot pain or knee discomfort, or if every step feels cautious due to creaking joints or aching heels, you are not alone. There's a truth few want to hear, but many quietly endure. As we age, our feet often stop being the reliable companion they once were. Today's topic will help you understand this better. The common foot problems after age 70, and more importantly, how they affect your mobility, independence, and daily quality of life. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), over 75% of Americans aged 65 and older face at least one foot-related issue, from joint pain and balance problems to tendinitis, numbness, or chronic swelling. The goal of this video isn't to worry you, it's to equip you with practical, easy-to-apply advice to better understand your body, prevent issues early, and stay in control of every step you take. And if you stick around until the end, I'll share expert-recommended tips and a simple 5-minute daily foot care exercise you can do at home that can make a big difference to your health. In your 20s or 30s, you could walk miles without a second thought or stand in the kitchen for hours without issue. But after 70, things quietly change, not loudly or suddenly, but gradually, like leaves yellowing with the seasons. Many wonder why their feet weaken so quickly. The answer lies in the natural aging process we all go through. Over time, blood circulation to the feet slows, like a once rushing river now meandering. With less blood flow, your feet get less oxygen and nutrients, making muscles tire easily, skin dry out, and tissues heal more slowly from injuries. The skin on your feet also thins and loses elasticity, becoming prone to scratches, cracks, or irritation from shoes. Muscles and ligaments weaken, making standing for long or balancing a real effort. And joints, especially in the ankles and toes, wear down over time, like the hinges of a door opened and closed thousands of times in a lifetime. Then, medical terms start appearing in your records, ones you once thought were for others: arthritis, plantar fasciitis, bunions, peripheral neuropathy. Arthritis can make every step painful, joints swell, ache, and stiffen each morning. Plantar fasciitis often strikes the heel, causing sharp pain with your first step out of bed. Bunions, or hallux valgus, force you to replace shoes because none fit comfortably anymore. And peripheral neuropathy, common in diabetics, brings numbness, tingling, or burning sensations, and worse, it can dull protective sensations, leaving you unaware of injuries. But it's not just age. Many things you've done or haven't done over the years quietly affect your foot health. For example, regularly wearing tight shoes, high heels, or unsupportive soles can alter your foot structure over time. Toes get misaligned, ingrown nails develop, ligaments stretch unnaturally, all leading to persistent pain later. Then there's inactivity. When working, you might have been on your feet all day. But in retirement, many sit more on the sofa, in front of the TV, or staying indoors. This weakens foot muscles significantly. When unused, the body scales back strength in idle areas. Conversely, if your job required standing for long hours, like teaching, serving, or hairstyling, your feet may have endured decades of strain, leading to varicose veins, flat feet, or chronic calf fatigue. Chronic conditions also accelerate foot problems: diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity. Diabetes damages nerves, as mentioned. High blood pressure weakens small blood vessels, reducing foot circulation. Obesity puts extra stress on joints and foot bones. Imagine each step carrying a load your feet can no longer handle. The reality is this: when your feet hurt, you lose freedom. Simple daily habits, like checking the mailbox, strolling down a tree-lined street, or shopping, become challenges. A friend once shared that she had to rest 3 times just to walk from her living room to the front door to grab the morning paper. Sadly, when your steps falter, the rest of your body follows. Less movement leads to muscle loss, weight gain, and lower spirits from missing out on nature or community. Freedom fades, independence wavers, and you start relying on others for the smallest tasks. But here's the good news. You can do something about it right now. Recognizing the causes is the first step to taking action. In the next part, we'll explore the most common signs of foot problems, how to spot them, and ensure you don't miss the critical signals your feet send daily. Many assume foot pain is just part of getting old, but that's not entirely true. Some foot issues don't just cause pain, they directly impact how you move, live, and even feel mentally. If ignored, a minor ache can sometimes bring you down, literally and figuratively. One of the most common culprits is arthritis. Some wake up, step down, and feel their ankles freeze, with toes slightly swollen and aching. Walking a few steps in the kitchen requires slow, careful moves, like treading on thin ice. That's arthritis, not loud like a broken bone, but quietly wearing down each step. Cold weather tightens joints, causing dull pain and making even standing to cook a simple meal feel daunting. Then there's plantar fasciitis, a term that sounds unfamiliar but affects many. It often starts with a sharp heel pain when you first get up. That first step out of bed feels like stepping on a small, hard stone. Some describe it as a nail piercing their heel each morning. The pain eases after walking a bit, but returns after rest. It's not intense, but it's persistent, making each step more cautious. Bunions are another issue. A bone at the base of the big toe protrudes, red and swollen, sometimes stinging. Finding shoes becomes hard. Once comfortable pairs now pinch and rub painfully. A friend told me she had to replace nearly her entire shoe collection because none cooperated with her bulging toe. Beyond aesthetics or inconvenience, bunions shift your foot's alignment, altering your gait, causing back or hip pain, and reducing balance. Then there are less visible, but more troubling issues, like peripheral neuropathy. It brings a creeping numbness, like ants crawling, or a smoldering heat under the skin. Feet may feel icy or burning. The scariest part, losing sensation. You might not notice standing on hot tiles, feel a sharp object rubbing, or sense a bump against furniture. Losing sensation means losing warnings, skyrocketing risks of falls or injuries. Finally, don't dismiss calluses or thickened skin under your feet. Many think they're just signs of walking or standing a lot. But overly thick skin creates uneven pressure, leading to uneven steps and pain in the heel, calves, or even back. Some limp for months due to a callus, throwing their posture and flexibility off balance. If you notice any of these symptoms, whether a dull ache or an unfamiliar sensation, don't ignore them. Your body signals issues before they worsen. Visit a podiatrist, get a thorough check, and understand the problem. Sometimes, small changes, like switching shoes, doing morning stretches, or moisturizing nightly, can make your steps lighter and steadier. Foot pain, numbness, or stiffness may sound bothersome, but you'd be surprised how small daily actions can ease your feet significantly. No need for gym visits or expensive gear. Sometimes, just choosing the right shoes makes a difference. I know many older adults keep old shoes in their closets because they're still wearable or feel familiar. But a pair over 2 years old, with worn soles and flattened insoles, is like walking barefoot on concrete. For feet weakened by time, proper shoes aren't just about comfort, they're a health necessity. Good shoes should have a wide toe box to avoid squeezing toes, thick cushioning to absorb impact, and arch support, crucial as arches often flatten after 60. Brands like New Balance or Orthofeet are often recommended by orthopedists for those with foot pain, knee issues, or tendinitis. Love your old shoes? No problem. Add orthotic insoles for better support and comfort. These are available at pharmacies or can be custom fitted by a podiatrist. Next, care for your feet daily, like you do your face or hair. Each night, wash your feet with warm water and dry thoroughly, especially between the toes, to prevent moisture buildup that fungi love. Then, apply a light moisturizer to heels and soles, which often dry out and crack. Avoid applying cream between toes to keep that area dry and fungus-free. Another overlooked task: cutting toenails properly. Cutting them curved or too close to the sides can cause ingrown nails. Trim straight across, not too short, and use a file to smooth edges. This simple habit prevents painful nail issues. Then there's exercise, the part many dread. But don't worry, I'm not talking about intense workouts. You can start barefoot in your living room on a chair. Try this. Sit comfortably and use your toes to pull a small towel toward you for 1 minute per foot. Or scatter marbles on the floor and pick them up with your toes, one by one. These exercises boost toe flexibility and strengthen foot muscles. Rotate your ankles clockwise and counterclockwise, 10 times each, to improve flexibility and circulation. If you're up for more, walk gently around the house or swim if possible, an excellent low-impact activity for knees and feet. To stretch calves after a day of movement, stand near a wall, hands against it, 1 foot back with the heel down, and lean forward. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides. This simple stretch reduces tightness, boosts circulation, and eases heel pain. Also, monitor your overall health. Foot issues can signal diabetes, poor circulation, or vein problems. If your ankles swell by evening or you feel prolonged tingling, elevate your feet when resting and get regular checkups for blood sugar, blood pressure, and circulation. Most importantly, if pain persists or your feet swell, feel hot, red, or lose sensation, don't wait it out. See a doctor. Nobody wants to be a bother, but your feet are your foundation for independence. Caring for them isn't selfish. It's part of preserving your freedom. Now, after discussing causes, symptoms, and prevention, you might wonder, what should I do daily for my feet? The answer is simpler than you think. Just 5 minutes a day, consistently, can make a difference. I'm not exaggerating. A few minutes for your feet can help you walk easier, sleep better, and live more comfortably. Pick a memorable time, maybe after your evening shower or before bed, when you're relaxed and have time for yourself. Start by soaking your feet in warm, not hot, water to soothe tired muscles. Adding a pinch of Epsom salt is a great idea. It relaxes muscles, reduces mild swelling, and softens skin. Some add a few drops of peppermint or lavender oil for extra comfort, your choice. The key is making your feet feel cared for and rested. Soak for 5 to 7 minutes, then dry with a soft towel, paying attention to between the toes to avoid moisture buildup. Now, relax with a foot massage. No special skills needed. Gently rub in circles from heel to sole to toes. If you have a tennis ball, roll it under your foot to stimulate blood flow, ease sore spots, and enhance nerve sensation. Massaging also helps you spot calluses, swelling, or skin changes early. Next, apply a thin layer of moisturizer to heels and soles. Try gentle products like Cetaphil or Eucerin, fragrance-free and non-irritating. Skip the toes to keep them dry. Then try a simple toe stretching exercise. Sit on a chair or bed, feet flat on the floor. Spread your toes wide. Hold for 10 seconds, then relax. Repeat 5 to 6 times. This keeps toes flexible, improves balance, and reduces nighttime cramps. Before bed or moving on, slip on clean, soft, breathable socks to lock in moisture, prevent cracking, and protect against friction. In cold weather, Socks keep feet warm, aiding circulation. The key isn't how much you do, it's consistency. Daily care protects muscles and nerves, softens skin, and reduces pain, numbness, or fatigue. Many say that after just 1 week of this routine, walking feels noticeably easier, especially in the morning. And here's the thing. Those 5 minutes aren't just for your feet. They're a quiet moment for you. In life's rush, pausing to touch your feet, feel them, and listen to their needs is a way to reconnect with your body, with the you who's walked through so many years. We've journeyed together to understand our feet, a seemingly familiar body part carrying countless silent stories. At 60, 70, or beyond, your feet may not be as spry as before, but that doesn't mean you're powerless to keep them strong. Issues like joint pain, plantar fasciitis, numbness, or balance problems sound daunting, but are manageable with the right knowledge and care. A good pair of shoes, a light morning exercise, a warm foot soak at night. These aren't grand gestures, but they bring real changes to your health, mobility, and confidence in every step. I believe change doesn't start with revolutions, but with tiny actions, like choosing new shoes or committing 5 minutes daily to your feet. These small steps, done consistently, become habits, and positive habits, over time, become strength. You don't need to overhaul everything today. Just try the simple foot care routine for a week. Soak, massage, moisturize, stretch. Do it gently, regularly. In a few days, you'll feel steadier, more comfortable. That feeling is hard to describe, but you'll know it when you feel it. If today's insights help, please leave a comment below. Share. What foot issues are you facing? Or do you have any foot care tips that worked for you? Your story isn't just valuable to you, it could inspire someone listening, just like you are now. Don't forget to subscribe to catch new videos on health, nutrition, and active living after 60. This is our space to learn, live positively, and stay healthy, one step at a time. And if you know someone, family or friend, struggling with foot issues, share this video. A single piece of advice might nudge them to take their health more seriously. Because, your feet have carried you through years, childhood paths, far-off travels, steps of worry, and steps back to peace. So, starting today, keep those feet strong to carry you further, lightly and steadily.